just spent a worryingly high amount of time questioning whether it was December or not, and then further questioning whether I could or could not in fact open my advent calendar. But from my calculations, I can conclude that I can in fact eat something from the advent calendar. I'm trying to break into an advent calendar, not Azkaban. Fucking hell. Oh, victory! That was rather disappointing. Sorry if this part of the video is against your religion. Next week I will actually be eating a kosher meal, so you can look forward to that one. They should start making prank advent calendars which, instead of having chocolate in, have famous fatal diseases from the past. Yay! Smallpox! Now I'm going to die. I am sure that anyone who has ever mentioned any form of an advent calendar to anyone over the age of 30 will have had the lecture. A lecture on how, when they were a kid, you didn't get chocolate in your advent calendar. You got a picture, and you were so excited to see the picture. Were you really that excited? Because I'm calling bullshit on this one. I understand times were different. You didn't have Game Boys or underage sex, but how excited were you honestly to see a picture? I find Christmas less exciting every year, probably because I'm getting older. If you're also getting older and going to secondary school soon, here are some good tips for you. Tips for surviving secondary school. I know we weren't really talking about school before, but get over it. Videos are quite hard to make, and if I have to segue from Christmas into surviving school, I shall do that. Don't question me! Tip number 1, take drugs. Drugs will make you seem very scary, and that will pretty much have you set for the next 5 years. I never took drugs, and look at me now. Do not make the same mistake I did. Nope, no drugs for me, thanks. I'd rather get an education and suck the teacher's nipples. You will burn in hell! Tip number 2, don't be yourself. Be a little bit like yourself, but not too much, because people will hate you. The basic rule is if you are yourself, you'll be called two-faced, and if you're not yourself, you will be called a faggot. And that concludes tips to survive secondary school. I know there was only 2 tips, but the first one will probably get you arrested, so you should be thankful I've stopped. You're welcome. The girls at school will annoy you whether you are a boy or a girl or not. It's quite easy being a girl. If you want bigger boobs, all you have to do is put on weight. If I put on weight, my penis does not get any bigger. It looks smaller, if anything, which is definitely not good. You do have periods though, and I guess they kind of suck, but you have to think. Over all of the human race, someone must have tried to maximise efficiency of the period. And because with all this blood leaking out every month, you would have thought someone would have tried to like keep it and put it into a lab, and then like experimented on it until they had like loads of blood. Because it's just like free blood. Why don't they start injecting blood into people who haven't got as much blood as everyone else? Because whenever I go down the blooming NHS centre, it was like, oh, would you like to donate some of your blood? Little tip for you here, NHS. I don't know if you know this, but there's blood coming out of every vagina across the country. I have spoken. You may be questioning my choice of matching gilet and woolly hat for this video, but I'll have you know I do not dress for fashion, I dress for warmth. The fact this looks sexy as fuck is purely coincidental. Purely coincidental.